This is another one of them types of videos where I've been meaning to go to this place for a very long time. I'm in Hackensack, New Jersey, and I have some friends that actually live really close to here. Multiple people have told me, yo, you gotta go try this taco place. So I'm at a place in Hackensack, New Jersey called the Prince Taqueria. I have driven past this place a bunch of times. I think this used to be a pizza place because there's a pho place across the street that I've been to mad times on the channel. I don't remember this being a taco place, but I'm about to go inside and place my order. I've heard a lot of good things about this place. I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of tacos, and then they have these fries, like these loaded fries that everybody was talking about, that I'm gonna cop too. And if they got a dessert, we'll get that. So we outside, the weather is crap. Otherwise, I'd probably sit out here and eat because there's like some benches and stuff. It's been raining all day, so like everything is wet, and inside they got music on. I can hear it from outside, so we can't film inside today, but that's what we got on the agenda today. Let me go inside and place this order and see what's popping. So I just placed my order. They said about 10 to 15 minutes, so not that long of a wait for, considering I ordered like every taco that they had. Also, another little tidbit while I'm waiting, the place is halal. So I know there's a certain amount of people that do ask for like halal spots and stuff like that. So this place is halal. So if you're looking out for that, also, they got tacos here, and that's not that easy to find taco spots that are halal, so pretty dope. Let me give you the breakdown of what we ordered. We got order of steak tacos, cost $4.25. Order of loaded steak fries, cost $14.95. I don't know how big any of this stuff is yet. We got a tres leches cake, $7. A shrimp taco, $3.75, and a chicken taco, cost $3.25. I've seen lower, I have seen higher too as well, so they're like right in the middle. The fries are more expensive than the ones I've seen, but so I was just sitting here waiting, right? And two people walked in. I should have asked this and I didn't. So one of the dudes is like, what's your best burrito? And I heard the dude behind the counter say the California burrito, which if you don't know, that's a burrito that has like steak and fries and like guac and then like some other stuff sometimes. So I was like, so I ordered one. So I added additional things to it. The thing is $15 for the burrito though. That's a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie to you. But hey, if the food's good, I don't really care. So I added that to my order as well. So I got my first order here, but I gotta wait for the burrito now. So it's gonna be like another 5 minutes or so. All right, so we got our food. I'm going back to the whip. We're just gonna find a little spot here because it's on a busy street. I don't wanna like eat right here and get my car sideswiped, but there's like a bunch of other food places here. Across the street, it looks like there's an Ecuadorian spot, judging by the flag. I also see 14 Parish, which I didn't realize was down the street. I've eaten at 14 Parish before, but somebody picked the food up for me. But I see a bunch of other restaurants, so we might have to come back here. So let's have some tacos. 3 orders of tacos here: chicken, shrimp, and steak. I'm gonna start off with the chicken, but let's make sure we do what we're supposed to do with this. They got the salsa verde, it looks like. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Let's get the lime on these. I also got 3 salsas. There's the salsa verde, salsa roja, which is supposed to be hot, the salsa roja, and then there's chipotle sauce as well. Let's start with the chicken one. It's the single wrap. I know some people are very adamant about the double wrap, but they do give you a lot of meat in here. So let's go. First bite, no sauce. The tortilla is nice and soft, pliable. I've had some really chewy tortillas from some of these places. You get a ton of chicken in here. And then it's not dry. They're messy as hell. The chicken's also not dry. It seems pretty seasoned. You get a ton of that salsa verde down there, which really rakes up the taco. I'm gonna go in for some of this salsa roja though. A little bit of spice to it. It's a warning on there that says, caution, extremely hot. We're about to find out. It's spicy, for sure. I'm waiting for it because sometimes it takes a while to kick in. I wouldn't say it's like really, really spicy, but it'll definitely wake you up a little bit. I would say the spice level is like a habanero, somewhere around there. But one of the better chicken tacos I've had. I'll give that an 8. So we got a shrimp taco. That shrimp is good. Oh, this is a good taco. There's chipotle sauce on here. Roja. The shrimp taco's fire. They seasoned it. It's not a dry shrimp. They didn't overcook the shrimp, so it's still got good texture. You can see I devoured that damn thing. These are good tacos. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of the better ones I've had in this area. There's a lot of Mexican restaurants, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. A lot of these places are super disappointing. This one is actually damn good. The shrimp one is definitely my favorite so far. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. Good taco. Damn, they give you a lot of meat in here. It just broke all over the place the same way. Steak taco. They are messy, but it's a taco. I'm not trying to be cute. Little bite-sized pieces of shrimp. Seasoned up. They're not chewy, rubbery, or anything like that. I think the shrimp one is my favorite, but the steak one is also no slouch. I also do, damn, I knew that was coming, bro. I also do like getting that spicy salsa roja in here. And just for the banter, let's do the chipotle sauce. The steak and the shrimp are my two favorites. I'd give them both like an 8.5 out of 10. I'd say the tacos are between $3 and $4. The most expensive one is the steak, which costs $4.25. So between like $10 and $12 is like moderately priced where I live. I've seen it more expensive. I've seen 3 for like $16 in some places, which to me is crazy, but I understand the economy. Again, on taste alone, these are definitely worth the hype. They're very good. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I like right here. These are the loaded fries with the steak. They also have, I didn't know it, it's on the menu. They have a BYO nacho bag where you can do loaded Doritos or whatever you want to, but I obviously didn't have any Doritos on me. There used to be a Walgreens across the street. It's gone now. I haven't been here in like a year, so that sucks. But let's try these out. These fries look like the ones that are like those seasoned ones you get from Restaurant Depot, so they're gonna work as long as everything else on here. I can't see these being bad. $15 for this. It is a big order of stuff, though. That's rocking. That is rocking. The chipotle sauce, which I had on that shrimp, is very good, very creamy, and a nice like chipotle flavor, but there's also some seasoning mixed in there. Looks like you get a good amount of steak, pico, sour cream, and the whole 9 yards. These also some cheese on here. Look at that. This is fire. It's crazy because I know these fries and I know where they come from, and I've said it in a bunch of videos. These fries, you can't go wrong with these. I almost feel like the nacho cheese Doritos would be too much for this because there's so much flavor going on already, but I would definitely try it. Like, a nacho chip, just a regular nacho, might work better. But, again, I've had the steak, I've had chipotle sauce, the sour cream, pickled jalapenos. Good amount of pico on here. Pico seems fresh. This would get torn up to shreds. Like, you don't think to order fries at a taqueria, but hey, I'm all for these. I like this better than any of the tacos. There's just a lot going on in here, but everything is fire. Let me do one bite. And the salsa verde. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Right there. All right. I gotta stop eating these because I'll sit here and smash all these loaded fries. Just that last bite vibe right here though. The fries are super crispy too. They fried them up harder so they didn't get soggy. That's fire, bro. This I saw that 15. I was like, that's a lot of money, bro. But I've seen people give you way less food for that. And I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like I got ripped off at all. This is fire. Fire. Would come back just for this damn dish. I'll give this a 9. This is fire, bro. This the one. At the last second, I said, you know what? Just to say it again, someone did ask, what's the best burrito you have? And he said, definitely the California. So I was like, bet. Those usually hit when you do them right. Yeah. So, California burrito, fries, carne asada, usually with the carne asada, but steak, and then guac. I think there's pico in here as well. But this does look good. The tortilla also seems nice. Their guac. A little bit of that hot salsa roja. This is fire. Man, that's fire. Y'all see me just starting to black out in the chair. Burrito's a little expensive, right? I know people are going to compare it to like a Chipotle where they charge you like 13 for a burrito. This is like 15. But this burrito is stuffed way more than a Chipotle burrito. So I don't think it's overpriced when it comes to what you get in it. A ton of fries. You get a ton of steak. You get a ton of guac. There's Chipotle mayo in there already. And I love their salsas are good. So I'm going to go both of them right here. And again, their fries are really crispy. So they're not soggy at all in this burrito. I already know their steak is fire because it's seasoned up to hell. Either one of these. Yeah. I think it's the first time I've gone to a taco spot where people tell me you gotta get tacos, gotta get tacos. And the tacos were good. But the other stuff, this is fire. Just think I took those loaded fries I just got. I added guac and put it in a burrito. And out came this. I have to stop eating, bro. I'll eat this whole thing. That's my favorite thing so far. And I love the fries. This gets a 9.3 out of 10. Their guac is really good. Stop eating! A couple of days ago on a second channel, I did the crumble tres leches cake. And in that video, I basically said, you can go to any place and get a tres leches around here. That is 1,000 times better. So I got the tres leches. I love tres leches. This costs $7. Crumbles is like 6. Comparing this to crumble should already be like illegal. Nice milk blend sitting on the bottom. The cake is not completely soaked. It's only on the bottom. Some people don't like that the cake gets soggy. I do. Got nothing to say about that, but let's get in here and try this cake out. Hopefully this is good and get that crumble away from my brain. I'll give them this. I need to get in here. This cake is homemade. You can tell. Look at the edges. That's not nothing you get from a box or nothing like that. I actually wish my cake was more soaked, so I'm trying to get it in that blend at the bottom. It's not my favorite one I've had. It's light years better than what I just had from Crumble, I'll tell you that much. So right now, this tastes like heaven. But it's a nice cake. But this Leches to me should be a little sweeter. This is like, the cake is good, but I feel like they kind of whiffed a little on the blend that you pour over it. The cake just tastes like a decent cake. I also think there should be a little more frosting on here. And I think that the evaporated condensed milk blend needs to be a little bit sweeter. Like there's a balance on that when you add them in. They call it like tres leches and maybe like dos y media. Like you should just put half of one in there and just leave it at that. But I wouldn't be mad at this, but it's not one that I'm like, oh, you got to go get it. It's a respectable tres leches. I'm not saying it's bad. I just know that there's other places, bro, I'd devour the whole thing. And this one, I'll stick to the fries. The fries, this one is respectable. It's okay. On a scale of every cake, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. There's no chain scales here, so this is, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I've heard some hype about this place. I've seen a couple of influencers go here, but this was more of a word of mouth from my people that said, Joe, you got to go here. They all was like, you know, the tacos are amazing. And I was like, you try anything else? They was like, nah, I just got the tacos. So if y'all watching this, y'all need to get your ass back. I'm sorry for cursing. Y'all need to get back in there. You can say that on TV, so it's not really a curse. By the way, there's a railroad right here. Like, Prince Taqueria is located next to a train. Just so you know, there's a train station I'm actually parked across the street from. So, if you get to the train station, you can't miss it. But if y'all watching this, y'all need to get back over there and get them steak fries and that California burrito. I swear to you, that is one of the better burritos I've had around here for sure. If I give someone 9.2 on a regular scale, it's absolute gas. And that burrito is absolute gas. Make sure you get that salsa roja if you like it hot, or get the salsa verde if you don't. But either way, this place is good. It's legit. It has a 4.7 on Google, and I can see why. Even when I was in there, their phone was ringing off the hook, and there was like 3 or 4 people. And I'm not here super late. For me, it's like 3:30. When I got in there, it was like 3 in the afternoon. So that's not usually prime time for eating. But either way, absolute heat. Trying to get more into these local spots. More because I like it and there's nothing new out right now. So we're back in regular rotation. I hope you're enjoying more of me filming on location, like in and outside of the restaurant. Just showing you like the overall experience to add to the video. But that's going to end of the video, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.